I think that the Knights are going to have their hands full, but I think vice versa as well.
Yeah, well, with beating Helena Capital and Big Sky, you know they're pretty talented. We'll be back with the opening kickoff in a snowy stadium right after this.
When it comes to providing one-stop services of recycling and waste collection for your home or business, Republic Services is here to help. From curbside waste removal to all-in-one recycling, bulk pickup, and dumpster rental for residential, helping businesses simplify their disposal needs and identifying sustainability solutions. Republic Services handles it all safely, responsibly, and with an industry-leading track record of reliability.
Republic is proud to be your neighbor and is committed to making recycling and waste disposal effortless for all of our customers.
At Nissan Hyundai of Missoula, we're here for you before, during, and after the sale of your new vehicle. Before you buy, visit MissoulaNissan.com and MissoulaHyundai.com for a complete and detailed new and pre-owned inventory, and then come by for a test drive. Our dedicated sales staff is ready to answer your questions and strives to give you a safe and pleasant buying experience. And our highly trained service department will make sure your vehicle is well maintained. Get your car your way at Nissan Hyundai of Missoula.
Every election is a choice. Greg Gianforti is a multimillionaire from New Jersey and acts like one. He's trying to buy this election. He's sued to block access to our public lands, supports a lawsuit to rip away your health insurance. Lawsuits. You just can't trust a guy like that. Unlike Greg, I'll fight like hell to protect your health care, defend public lands, and oppose a sales tax. I'm Mike Cooney, and you'll always know where I stand with you.
And Leo Filardi will be kicking off for the Hellgate Knights. Leo is just a sophomore for the Knights. The Knights again 1-5 on the season, beating Flathead earlier this year. Oh, they kick a little onside kick and it goes directly out of bounds, so the Butte Bulldogs will have wonderful field position. It's going to be hard to see where the field position is exactly because the numbers are obscured. It's about at midfield.
Should be marked on the 35, I believe, Coach.
We'll see if they take it. Well, it went out at about midfield. We'll see they move it up, actually. So I'm going to say the 50-yard line, Tim. But anyway, first down for the Butte Bulldogs. At quarterback, Blake Dracos, as we mentioned in the opus, he's a senior. Christian Vetters at running back. Going to give to Christian, fumble, and they just jump on it. We'll set the offense for you. DJ Jackson, a senior. They have a big offensive line. He's 290. The right guard, Ty Raha, is 290. And then Timmy Hollinsworth at tackle and Aiden Lee, the other tackle. Also have some big receivers. This is Vetter. Oh boy, in a big hole. He's going to go all the way. He is going to go all the way. 55 yards for a touchdown. TD, 55 yards.
To the house. Butte High goes up early.
Boy, at 11:23 in the first quarter. Well, we talked about Christian Vetter, and you could see the speed of him right there, Coach, a senior.
It's going to be a tough night for both ball clubs defensively because the footing is just not there.
Wow, he was so quick. Casey Kotzman now, he does the PATs and kickoff as well, and punting. He'll be attempting the point after here. He too is a junior. Good hold, good snap, and it's good. So the Butte Bulldogs jump out to a quick score, and they're up 7-0. We'll be back right after this.
At Nissan Hyundai of Missoula, we're here for you before, during, and after the sale of your new vehicle. Before you buy, visit MissoulaNissan.com and MissoulaHyundai.com for a complete and detailed new and pre-owned inventory, and then come by for a test drive. Our dedicated sales staff is ready to answer your questions and strives to give you a safe and pleasant buying experience. and our highly trained service department will make sure your vehicle is well maintained. Get your car your way at Nissan Hyundai of Missoula.
There are a lot of reasons you don't like Greg Gianforte. He threatened Social Security.
How old was Noah when he built the ark? 600. Yeah, okay. He wasn't like cashing Social Security checks. He wasn't hanging out.
He pushes for special treatment for himself.
Ferris tax is the one you pay and I don't.
And he even supported efforts to sell our public lands to special interests. New Jersey multimillionaire Greg Gianforte. There's nothing to like about him as Montana's governor.
Casey Kontzman to kick off for the Butte Bulldogs as they're up 7-0 and just 40 seconds, not even 40 seconds off the clock, as Christian Vetter scored on a 55-yard TD from scrimmage.
Right up the middle of the field. The footing very difficult with this wet snow on the ground.
Leo Filardi back to return for the Hellgate Knights, along with Braden Terzo. This will be Filardi taking it at the 10. Pretty good return. And the Hellgate Knights will come out. We'll set the offense. Dante Myuri is the quarterback, and we mentioned they love to throw. He's a transfer quarterback and senior for the Knights. Filardi at wide receiver, Ian Finch, Braden Terzo, Dane Simovic at offensive line for the Knights, along with Tommy Nielsen, Micah Gross, Lane Cooney. Jake Swetland, we mentioned, is injured, so they do not have right now a running back. They're all alone in the backfield with Dante. And he can throw it, Coach.
Boy, that was just about picked for a pick six.
Tim, have you ever faced an opponent in all your years coaching that you knew they were just going to throw the ball? I mean,
Yes.
really?
Yes, we did a few times. And,
So how do you approach that? You just tell your players that, look, they're not going to run there. Now, Dante can run. He's a big quarterback, so he's got a threat of running.
You know, I think you get into your nickel D and play it from there.
Well, Mick Morris, the head coach of the Knights, is not really trying to hide it, and Jeff Doan, I'm sure, helping coordinate, former head coach of the Knights, offensive coordinator, I'm sure they're not hiding that either.
A short gain on that brings up 3rd and about 5 for the Knights. They come out twins to both sides.
Now Dante has moved out to wide receiver, and they've got a new quarterback in there. This is Ryan Wolstead at quarterback. Little change of pace here, Coach. Fake pitch, and Wolstead will carry. First down. There's a new wrinkle.
Boy, he came close to breaking that last tackle and being gone.
Ryan's normally a wide receiver, and he's quick. Nice run by Ryan.
It is a Hellgate.
Brings up on 1st and 10 for Hellgate. Ball spotted real close to the 50-yard line. It looked like about 47, 48.
A little bit of a new wrinkle there for the Knights. Dante back at quarterback now with no running backs. Rolls and throws, and oh boy, almost complete. Good defense, though. Give the Bulldog defense, Christian Hansen, a lot of credit there.
Yeah, the ball was on the money, and he just came through the receiver and deflected it, bringing up a 2nd down, 10.
Good play by Christian. He's a senior. A lot of seniors on the Bulldog roster tonight.
Gosh, coach, and they graduated a bunch of seniors too last year off of a excellent football team.
They're playing a 3-man front on the Bulldog defense. Dante, a lot of time with that 3-man rush. The offensive line able to handle that rush pretty well.
Again, the ball right there, but a little tough to hang on to.
Set the defense for the Bulldogs. Zach Timmery at tackle, D-tackle. Ty Raha at nose. Aiden Lee at D-end. Tucker LaProuse. There's a familiar name on the Butte side of the ball at Sam linebacker. Dante to throw again. Over the middle, deep, and it's picked off. And we're going the other way. Out of bounds. There's a nice interception by Aiden Pesdark.
Boy, and he went up one-handed, deflected it, picked it out of the air, and took off.
Nice defense. Aiden, another senior on that defensive side. So the Bulldogs in good position here with 9:27 in the first quarter.
Yep, the Bulldogs will take over, and 1st and 10, about the 48-yard line.
Inside handoff. We saw a touchdown out of this earlier. This one's gone for about 6 or 7 yards. Tackled by Wyatt Gunlock.
Penalty flag on the play.
Nice tackle by Wyatt. Hit him low and wrapped him up. And
looks like we're going to have a flag on that, Coach. There's a holding on the Bulldogs. It'll come back.
oh, those Bulldogs in those white uniforms kind of blend in with the field.
They're going to disappear here pretty quick.
It's easy to see their numbers, though.
Now they moved this game up from 7 p.m. at 5 p.m. start tonight.
So the Bulldogs.
Vetter again, and he's hit really early in the play. Ethan Eppert initially on the tackle.
Nice defense by Hellgate.
Wyatt Dunlop, Tommy Nielsen on the tackle.
Ethan is a senior playing defensive end for the Knights and some linebacker here.
And Tommy Nelson giving support on that last stop.
Vetter again. Bulldogs keeping it up the middle, and here he goes. He might go all the way. It looks like he will. Another 50-yard touchdown, Tim.
Holy cow. You know, he's smart enough to keep his hips short and on the balls of his feet, and on this slippery field, it's paying off for him, both of them.
Well, see, the officials are visiting whether he stepped out or not. They may not give him a touchdown here. We'll see. I thought he scored, but they're visiting about it. I think they're going to call it a TD. So that was a 50-yard touchdown. We'll get the official yardage. It's hard to see official yardage. You see him scraping the snow there so he can kick the PAT for Casey Kotzman. It's kind of a fun night to watch football with all the snow.
Boy, it's tough to find any footing on the field.
So with less than 4 minutes gone in the game, he has over 105 yards rushing on those 2 touchdowns. And Casey's PAT is good, so that's 14-0. We will step aside and be back right after this.
I'm Steve Bullock, and I approve this message.
In 2013, while I was undergoing treatment for breast cancer,
fighting off a lung infection,
chemotherapy, and radiation,
while Senator Daines was voting to repeal protections for people with pre-existing conditions,
with no replacement, with no lifeline.
Today is the day when we will begin to repeal this disastrous law.
Being in the fight of your life, to have somebody take away coverage for pre-existing conditions, it's just simply criminal.
Senator Daines repeatedly, with everything he does, keeps voting to get rid of protections for people like me.
Take it apart piece by piece.
If Steve Daines has his way, insurance companies could deny me coverage. And that scares me.
You're no longer able to get health insurance at all.
It makes me so angry to watch him just lie blatantly when his voting record shows a totally different story.
Senator Daines has a problem with the truth.
Senator Daines is out for himself and no one else.
We're back to action. There was a penalty. Looks like they're going to impose on the kickoff. You can see they're trying to shovel in between timeouts here to keep the It's probably guessing about 4 or 5 inches of snow that's fallen so far in the game. They did have the plow out earlier, but they're going to have to bring it back out maybe in the quarter break. Certainly at halftime they'll have to replow. So 2 touchdowns for the Bulldogs and by Casey Christian Vetter on 105 yards rushing so far. That one goes out of bounds.
And the penalty on the PAT, in addition to the ball going out of the bounds, will give Hellgate a real nice field position, Coach. So nice opportunity for them.
Well, we mentioned part of the Hellgate strength of their receivers and Dante's throwing. He does a really nice job throwing the ball. We watched Dante earlier this year when Big Sky, the Knights played Big Sky, and he can throw the ball well. And Leo Filardi, Ian Finch, Braden Terzo are some pretty effective receivers as well. You're right, Tim, with this penalty that they're marking off, it's close to midfield here.
Yeah, you are right, Coach, right on the 50. Boy, the snow is just coming down.
Ball spotted at the 50-yard line. First down.
Yeah, I don't think I remember. They said this is a record snow for October in western Missoula area. I don't think I remember this much snow at a.
Hellgate comes out with twins to both sides.
Dante with a quick look, nice throw. Oh, and just lack of concentration maybe that time and a drop.
Myri's pass intended for third.
Yeah, Dante did a nice job putting the ball right on the numbers.
Oh, that ball's got to be pretty slick right now.
2nd and 10 now for Hellgate.
Not to mention a little bit cold. Dante split wide to the left again. So again, this new look here with Woolstead at quarterback. They do run the ball. And the Bulldogs are all over that. Nice try by Braden Terzo.
Yeah.
Penalty flag on the play.
He is quick.
And the Bulldogs are real physical on defense. They have some really good tacklers. There is a flag on the field. Looks like holding. Bulldogs accept the penalty.
Bring him back 10.
Penalty pushes the ball back to the 40-yard line.
1st and 20. 2nd and 20.
Second down.
So I think a good wrinkle here, coached by Mick Morris, to mix up with a little run attempt here. But now they'll go back with Dante at quarterback and no backs.
Again, twins to both sides.
Gonna roll right and go deep. Incomplete. Intended for Ian Finch.
Myri's pass intended for Finch, incomplete. Third down.
Ian is a junior.
$7:55 now left in the first quarter. 3rd and 20 for the Hellgate Knights. Hellgate comes out, trips to the left, single receiver right.
Butte staying with the 3-man front, dropping 8. Deep over the middle, and again, just a little bit overthrown, almost catchable by Kavian Lawrence.
Right off the fingertips.
Yeah, and that'd have been a really nice play if he could have brought it in.
Boy, Coach, just tough weather to throw the ball a lot, too.
Yeah, that's another factor. 4th and 20, they'll be having to punt here.
A great night for your all-weather offense.
Ooh, they were able to get it off. Leo Filardi on that punt. It's dropped by the Bulldogs, but they cover it.
Matter of fact, 2 Bulldogs on it.
Usually Dante does the punting, but Filardi did that, and Bulldogs retained possession.
Fumble recovered by Jake Olson.
7:39, Bulldogs lead 14-0 in the first quarter.
35-yard line. First down.
Again, we've got Blake Dracos at quarterback, 6'3", a senior. It's a new running back for the Bulldogs. Tanner Blair at running back.
Wyatt Dunlop on the tackle.
It's one thing about Ari Gray, Tim. He does a lot of substituting with his players, a lot of rotation.
Yep. Wyatt Gunlock again on another stop for Hellgate.
Corner blitz by the Knights, and it works well for them. That was Ryan Woolstead on a corner blitz.
He came in hard.
Yep, 2nd down and 8 now.
3rd
down and 8, excuse me. Bulldogs in a throwing situation here. Inside handoff, and he's running for a 1st down. Picked up about 13 yards. Nice run. So that run's been effective tonight.
Boy, you know what, Coach? The offensive line for Butte High is getting off the ball and opening up that right side.
Gavin Vetter, a junior. Again, he's replaced Christian Vetter. I don't see Christian on the sideline. Not sure if he was hurt earlier, but Tommy Nielsen on the tackle there for the Knights.
Yeah, nice stop.
On the tackle. Loss of 2 yards on the play. 2nd and 12.
For a loss. 2nd and 12 now for the Butte High Bulldogs. Some new personnel coming in.
Actually, I do see Christian Vetter on the sideline, so I think he's fine. They've just made a substitution there. Again, an outside dive.
It almost looks like the beer option.
And off tackle, he picked up about 4 yards. Now they're going to have a penalty on the Bulldogs.
Five-yard illegal procedure.
2nd and about 17 here.
Penalty pushes the ball back to the 40-yard line. 2nd down.
Corner blitz coming again by the Knights, and they do flag this. I don't know if he entered the neutral zone. Looks like that's the call.
I think you're right, Coach.
Woolstead got a little antsy that time and crossed over, so they'll pick up 5 free ones.
5-yard penalty pushes the ball to the 45-yard line. 2nd down.
5:52 left in the first. Gonna throw incomplete.
Boy, it looks like he lost the handle on that. The ball must be a little bit wet, and it was end over end. And I thought it was going to be complete anyway.
or intercepted because, as you mentioned, it just kind of floated up there.
Yeah, it did. Kind of went over the top of the receiver or the defender. And
3rd down now. Again, a passing situation. Inside handoff. Not much going. Good defensive play by the Knights.
The ball carrier.
Connor Dick on the tackle initially for the Knights. So 4th down. Casey Kotzman to punt.
At the 45-yard line. 4th down.
Ian Finch back to receive for the Knights. Looks like the Knights might be thinking about blocking this. And they do get it away, and it's covered at about the 25-yard line.
Good coverage by Butte High.
So 4:29 lead for the Bulldogs, 14-0. Again, our final game of the season for football. Again, we want to thank our sponsors all year for Prep Game of the Week: Missoula Nissan Hyundai, Stockman Bank, and Republic Services. Next week, we finish our final week of Prep Game with Sentinel and Hellgate Volleyball at Hellgate. Dante rolls right. Oh, almost a nice play. He was open, coach, but a little underthrown.
Myri's pass intended for Finn.
Good coverage by Tanner Huff.
Broken up by Tanner Huff. Second down.
Yeah, got a hand on the ball and batted it away. Actually, it was a well-thrown ball, coach. He just made a nice defensive play on that.
2nd and 10. Clock stopped. Now Dante comes split right, and they bring Wolstad back to quarterback.
2 receivers left. Single back, little option.
Good play by the Bulldogs. Cole Stewart on the tackle initially for the Bulldogs.
Nice corner play.
Also in on that, Jace Stenson for the Bulldogs.
Ball spotted back at the 25-yard
Jace
line.
Stenson is listed as a sophomore at 6'1", 190 pounds.
3rd and 9 for Hellgate.
Dante back at quarterback, 3:40 and counting here. He likes to go to the right here, going deep again, and it's caught this time.
Nice grab.
They're going to say out of bounds, though, incomplete.
Myri's pass to Finch.
That was Finch on the catch, but it must have been out of bounds.
Yeah,
So-
Ian made a nice grab on that. Tough to see where the out of bounds is.
Good point. You can see the shovels are out at midfield. They got 3 shovels going.
Already on the punt.
So the Knights getting
For
ready to
Hellgate.
punt. That's a neat shot. 3 guys shoveling with face masks on.
Yeah, I have not seen that before. They're doing a nice job.
One of them's their athletic director, Nick Lotch. We've got to thank him. Oh, they're can't get this away, Tim. So, boy,
man.
big play for the Bulldogs.
Yes, it is, and a tough field position for Hellgate.
Leo Filardi could not get it off on the punt, and the Bulldogs defend. They get excellent field position here.
Ball spotted at the 15-yard line.
15-yard line, first down at the 15, 3:21 in the first quarter.
Well, the defense coach needs to step up right now and get the ball back.
Christian Vetter back at running back. He's got 2 touchdowns tonight to his credit. Over 105 yards rushing already. Knights blitz, Vetter with the ball. He's carrying people down the field.
Boy, tough run. He does a nice job of getting into the seam.
Picked up about 5 yards.
On the tackle for Hellgate.
He was hit at about 2 yards down and carried people with him. You can see how big he is. There's a nice shot of him. Alex Lilly with a good shot from our top camera. Jim Sanders working the sideline tonight, and those guys are earning their keep in this weather. Thanks, guys, for the good shots. Blake Dracos at quarterback. Here's an inside pitch, outside run to the corner. He's got room.
Boy, I think he got in.
Looking for a signal. The players say touchdown. The officials haven't given us one yet. It would be a 10-yard touchdown, but no hands in the air. They're going to mark it, I think, at the 1.
You know, Coach, the head linesman down here in the corner looked like he was signaling touchdown.
Well, they call it. There's a penalty here, so that's coming back. That's the call. So this will be negated. The TD will be negated by the penalty. It would have been a TD though, but it's coming back.
Pushes the ball back to the 15-yard line.
Second down.
Second down.
At the 15 with 2:33. That was a neat play though, a little inside pitch.
Yes.
Another corner blitz coming. The Knights have been running this corner blitz all night long. Inside handoff to Vetter, and he picks up a few, maybe 3 yards.
Ryan Wellstead, the first.
Bring up a third down for Butte.
You know, if you run that corner blitz too much, it can be a feast and famine kind of deal. You know, sometimes it works great, and other times, if you run it too much, it can get hurt by it.
The 11-yard line. Third down.
The Bulldogs might see that coming and expose that.
Option outside is a tough one to defend doing that.
Looks like they're coming again on it. There's your same play to the other side, but good defense.
Yes,
Great defense by the Knights. Matt Herzog on the initial play.
Ball carrier.
He's a junior. Good play by Matt.
Yeah, nice open field tackle.
Matt Herzog and Braden Herzog on
Fourth
the tackle.
down. The Bulldogs having trouble getting in here after a 1st and 15 at the 15-yard line. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Yeah, Coach, a defensive stand right here for Hellgate would put a lot of fire in them, I think.
1:11 left in the quarter. Knights playing good defense right here. See if they can play one more play of it. Officials stop the play here. Now we've got encroachment by the Knights, and that'll be a free 5-yard penalty for the Bulldogs.
Tough situation to get that penalty.
Still 4th down though.
Penalty puts the ball down to the
4th
7-yard line.
and 4 now. Double backfield, and it's over the left side down to the 1 here. It's 1st down at the 1 now, Tim.
Boy, the Bulldogs just got into a double tight I formation, and one of the oldest formations in football, and
brought down around the 2-yard line.
Yeah, and they're staying with it.
Pounded it up
They've
the
got
middle.
that big fullback. It's actually one of the linemen or linebackers up front.
Mm-hmm.
Adam Lee is leading the way. He's listed as D-line and O-line. Dive over the left side, and it's a touchdown. And guess who?
Christian Vetter.
Christian Vetter, his 3rd touchdown tonight.
He has been a workhorse thus far. With 27 seconds to go here in the first quarter, the Bulldogs are hit pay dirt again. And the snow keeps coming.
Casey Kotzman on again for the point after attempt.
Yeah, he has really had a nice quarter. 3 TDs, all in the first quarter. Casey Kotzman again to PAT. Official stop play here.
Offside.
Call the Knights for illegal lineup, I think, or encroachment on the lineup, but they decline it. Take the time to scrape off the snow a little bit. And it's good. 21-0 with 27 seconds left. We'll be back right after this.
When it comes to providing one-stop services of recycling and waste collection for your home or business, Republic Services is here to help. From curbside waste removal to all-in-one recycling, bulk pickup, and dumpster rental for residential, helping businesses simplify their disposal needs and identifying sustainability solutions. Republic Services handles it all safely, responsibly, and with an industry-leading track record of reliability.
Republic is proud to be your neighbor and is committed to making recycling and waste disposal effortless for all of our customers.
At Nissan Hyundai of Missoula, we're here for you before, during, and after the sale of your new vehicle. Before you buy, visit MissoulaNissan.com and MissoulaHyundai.com for a complete and detailed new and pre-owned inventory, and then come by for a test drive. Our dedicated sales staff is ready to answer your questions and strives to give you a safe and pleasant buying experience. And our highly trained service department will make sure your vehicle is well maintained. Get your car your way at Nissan Hyundai of Missoula.
The Steve Bullock that Montanans elected for governor is not the Steve Bullock that's running for Senate. He lost touch with Montana. He changed when he loaded his coronavirus task force with his own donors. He changed his position on Second Amendment rights and got an F rating from the NRA. He'll be working for Chuck Schumer, Nancy Pelosi, and all the liberal Democrats. When Steve Bullock ran for president, he changed. He stands with DC liberals now, not Montana.
Senate Leadership Fund is responsible for the content of this advertising.
Leo Filardi back to return along with Braden Terzo. Knights trail 0-21 to the Butte Bulldogs, who've really had a nice time running the ball tonight. Christian Better with 3 TDs from his running back position. This is Filardi on the carry. Still going.
Oh, nice run.
Yes, very nice run out of to about the 40-yard line almost.
Return to the 43-yard line. Cole Stewart on the
Leo
tackle.
showed not only some speed, but some foot quickness on that.
The Knights have been close tonight on some nice catches downfield, but again, the weather has to be a disadvantage for the Knights because of being able to catch the ball downfield. Almost doing exclusive throwing this evening. Dante Mary at quarterback, senior transferred to the Knights. Oh, this one's caught and change of direction, almost a first down. That was Ian Finch on the catch.
Nice throw, nice grab.
Penalty flag laid on the play.
Ian, we mentioned earlier, a junior. They're going to really close to a first down. There is a flag, I think. See what they call here. Officials have been pretty busy tonight. It's against the Knights, and this will come way back. I think an illegal lineman downfield, Coach. Is that what you saw?
Yeah, I think that is what was called.
So it'll be 1st and 15. 4 seconds left in the quarter. And that'll run out as they started the clock when the ball was set. So, Tim, your thought on the quarter before we go to break?
Well, the Hellgate Knights have got themselves into a couple of advantageous situations, just like this last one, and an error, set them back. I think they can just eliminate some of those mistakes. They'll be able to get some field position at least, and have an opportunity to get the ball in the end zone.
All right, we'll be back with second quarter action right after this.
When it comes to providing one-stop services of recycling and waste collection for your home or business, Republic Services is here to help. From curbside waste removal to all-in-one recycling, bulk pickup, and dumpster rental for residential, helping businesses simplify their disposal needs and identifying sustainability solutions. Republic Services handles it all safely, responsibly, and with an industry-leading track record of reliability.
Republic is proud to be your neighbor and is committed to making recycling and waste disposal effortless for all of our customers.
We got stuck in traffic at a construction zone, and I got rear-ended at 80 miles an hour, so I needed help. They just stepped in and pretty much took care of everything. If you're in a motor vehicle accident or situation, call the advocates.
Follow local news throughout the day.
Welcome to this MTN News special report. I'm Jill Valley. We now take you live to the Capitol. We're expecting
your news on your schedule. Download the new KPAX streaming app today, powered by MTN News.
Back for second quarter action, Missoula County Stadium. The Hellgate Knights hosting the Butte Bulldogs. Bulldogs coming in at 3-3. They lead right now, 21-0. Bob Hermes with Tim Roscoe doing color this evening. Bulldogs, we mentioned having beaten Helena Capital, Big Sky, and Flathead. The Knights had been beaten Flathead earlier this season. And running mostly with the passing attack so far on the year. Dante Mayuri is their quarterback. He is a transfer. Coming in from Washington, I believe, the Tri-City area. Officials were starting the quarter. Now they're visiting a little bit about, I'm not sure, I think they're talking about where the ball is being placed. They're going to move it up. They're not sure where the yardages are, Tim, due to all the snow.
Just tough to see where the field position is.
Well, the Knights gained 5 yards off that conference. It'll be first and about 16 yards for a first down. Dante with a lot of time. He's got a receiver open, but I believe he's out of bounds.
Oh, it looked like it too, yep.
Braden Terzo, the intended receiver.
Darn, that was a nice ball by Dante and reception.
And Dante, as we mentioned, had a great time. His linemen are giving him lots of time to throw the ball. So give Nick Lowry, Dane Simonich, Tom Nielsen, Micah Gross, and Lane Cooley a lot of credit for their blocking up front. And again, the Bulldogs are running a 3-man front on defense.
2nd and 16 for Hellgate.
Long count here. Dante, good time over the middle, and it's caught.
Oh, nice focus.
Braden Terzo,
yeah.
Good catch. Gets almost enough for a first down.
Boy, I like his the focus he had on that. You know, it hit him in both hands and popped out a little bit, and he didn't lose vision on him and pulled the ball back in.
3rd and 5.
Nice job. A big play here, Coach, I think, to pick up the first down and get a little bit of momentum offensively.
Bulldogs switched to 4 down linemen. They're bringing 6 this time. This time they blitzed him. They had none of that. They were bringing the house on defense.
Looks like Aiden Lee for the Butte High Bulldogs got a hand on that on the pass rush. He's a horse.
Yeah, usually they'll rush 3, but that time they brought 6. So Dante didn't have much time. It's 4th and 5. Knights are going to go for it here. Dante can punt the ball, but I believe they're going for it.
Empty backfield. Trips left, Twins right.
Bulldogs rush 3. Incomplete. It'll be first down Bulldogs.
Boyne was almost intercepted. Probably a good thing for Butte that it was an incompletion.
Intended for Leo Filardi, but incomplete. First down Butte.
Butte will take over at the 48-yard line.
With very good field position right at midfield. Boy, this got to be a tough game for an official to officiate with the field markings and boundaries so difficult to find.
Dracos at quarterback, hands it off inside. Not much going. Good defense by the Knights.
Mika Gross.
Nice tackle by him. Good penetration by him.
Nice job.
He's just a sophomore, by the way.
I was watching him. He hit red and down the line of scrimmage and made a nice 2-arm tackle.
Another blitz by the Knights, and it works out for them. Inside handoff by the Bulldogs. They're trying to run the clock here a little bit with some running plays.
Again, nice job, Ryan Wallstad in on that, along with that big feller. I think it was Mika.
This is Ryan Vetter, or Gavin Vetter at running back. He's the reserve running back for the Bulldogs. Little fly sweep, but a fumble. Bulldogs jump on it. Nice try, but the ball went down.
They're going to take a loss on the play.
Pass intended for Cameron Guernsey, incomplete.
They're going to call it a pass, Tim, because it was forward, so it'll be incomplete, but 4th and 10 or 4th and 9 now. Casey will come in to punt. And Ian Finch will go back to return for the Knights. And the Knights were thinking about a block here earlier. We'll see if they come for a block again. Nice snap. Almost got a block that time again. It hit a Bulldog there. And they cover it.
Yeah, the ball was punted short and hit one of the sprinters right in the back as he was going down, one of the Butte Bulldog sprinters, and
Ball be spotted at the 26-yard line.
it was
First and 10.
Got some people
deflected.
excited, but doesn't
Yeah.
really affect the play, but because it wasn't a defensive or an offensive player. So it'll be first down for the Knights.
I think he was a bit surprised. First and 10 now for Hellgate.
New quarterback, or they rotated Dante out of quarterback. This is Wolstad. He's quick. 5 yards.
Nice pickup.
Wolfstead, the ball carrier, brought down by Tanner Huff.
Usually they put Dante at wide out, but I don't see him on the field. I think he's off the field right
Ball
now.
spotted at the 32-yard line, second down.
Ryan Wolstad at quarterback. Inside handoff. Oh, a nice run by the Knights. Good play. That's Brandon Turzo. First down.
A good look at his speed on that one, Coach.
But it's another Hellgate.
Yeah, good play for sure.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to beat him to the corner. Of course, with these field conditions, it makes that pretty tough to make a cut.
Braden is very quick, so if he can get a step on you, he's going to get some extra yardage. Speaking of quick, here we go with Wolstad. Ryan, first down.
The ball carrier again, brought down
Yes,
by
he
Tanner
is.
So the Knights making a little statement here. 2 first downs in a row on this series.
Ball spotted at the Butte
Dante, I
27-yard
see
line,
him on the
first
far
and 10.
sideline. I think he's fine. I don't think he's hurt or anything, but Knights are just want to run the ball here a bit.
And I think, Coach, that Hellgate's, finding a little bit of momentum with some success offensively and being able to move the ball.
Ryan's going to roll left and throw. He's left-handed. Good play and a first down by Filardi.
Pass complete to Leo Filardi.
You're right, Tim. There's some momentum there for another first down. That's the third one here.
Nice execution on that play.
It's another Hellgate.
Filardi, just a sophomore.
First down.
Good catch. We've mentioned him all night long and in the open.
Ball spotted at the 30-yard line, first and 10.
He's got some sisters that play volleyball for the Knights, and they're pretty good athletes themselves.
Oh, boy, the footing right there was, made it tough for Ryan. It took the snap, and he took his first step and lost a foot.
Ball spotted at the 33-yard line.
Yep,
second
you
down.
can see he's trying to wipe it off. It's got to be cold as well.
Boy, Coach, this weather shows no sign of letting up
Exactly. I just was going to say it hasn't let up at all. It's just been snowing throughout all evening long. Ryan Woolstad at quarterback. Braden Terzo beside him. They're going to throw out of it down the left side. Oh, it's a jump ball, and the Knights have it. He did.
Boy, they both had their hands on the ball, and
yep. There's a jump ball, and Ian Finch came down with it. Good job. That's the fourth first down in this series. Ian Finch brought it down.
Yes, he did. He went up. He climbed the ladder to get that one.
Well, Ian's listed at 6'2", so he's got some height advantage out there, and he used it to his advantage. Inside handoff, the Bulldogs are all over that.
Braden Terzo on the carry.
Jager Gunderson initially on the stop for the Bulldogs.
Moves the ball back to the...
And then Aiden Lee helping out from the linebacker spot.
Second and goal now.
6:33 in the quarter and the half. Wolstad, but everywhere the Bulldogs again, and it's Gunderson again. And Lee. Those two are teaming up together, Coach.
Yes.
Aiden Lee and Jake Olsen on the tackle.
Boy, Aiden Lee's he's a horse. And he can move.
And Gunderson looks pretty terrific too, just listed as a sophomore. He's going to be a really good player for the Bulldogs, it looks like, as a sophomore. He's playing defensive end, pretty effective. Dante now back at quarterback. Here's another switch.
Trips right.
He can throw. Oh, and a perfect throw.
There it is.
Boy, a perfect throw by Dante.
Ian Finch. Nice job.
15-yard TD, Coach.
In the end zone to Ian Finch.
And the Knights finally get into the end zone.
Ian Finch.
With 5:37 to go here in the second quarter. That'll give them some momentum, Bob.
Yeah, they needed that, and what a nice series for them. I mean, we mentioned all the first downs, and they really switched it up, running and throwing, and different quarterbacks. And Dante came in. They're going for two here, Coach.
I like that. Trips right, Twins left, empty backfield.
Dante, he can run, and he does. I think he's got it. He does.
Great job by all of them. You know, he checked off everybody, and the offensive line did a real nice job of getting an opening up inside, and he took it.
Dante Myrie with a 2-point conversion, and it's 8-21. We'll be back right after this.
There are a lot of reasons you don't like Greg Gianforte. He threatened Social Security.
How old was Noah when he built the ark? 600. Yeah, okay. He wasn't like cashing Social Security checks. He wasn't hanging out.
He pushes for special treatment for himself.
Ferris tax is the one you pay and I don't.
And he even supported efforts to sell our public lands to special interests. New Jersey multimillionaire Greg Gianforte. There's nothing to like about him as Montana's governor.
Steve Bullock is lying to you about China. Here's the truth. I helped create 500 high-paying Montana jobs. And I'm fighting against China's unfair trade practices to bring American jobs back home. Steve Bullock is standing with Biden, who voted to send millions of American jobs to China. And Bullock wasted Montana COVID relief dollars to bail out Chinese investors. Steve Bullock won't take on China, but I am. I'm Steve Daines, and I approve this message.
5:37 left in the half. Leo Filardi to kick off, and the Knights are excited. They took the ball 60 yards on that drive and scored 8 points. Onside kick here, and they do not get it. The Bulldogs cover. They cover well. That is Cole Worley that covers for the Bulldogs.
Cole Worley downs the kick.
So the Bulldogs had 3 touchdowns early in the first quarter, all by their starting tailback, Christian Vetter, from 55, 50, and 3 yards each. And then Ian Finch with a TD, 15-yard TD from Dante Mary the last drive. And then Dante ran it in for the 2-point conversion. And now the Bulldogs set up.
And Coach, the Hellgate defense has stepped up and delivered the second quarter.
Uh-oh.
Although there goes.
Here we go. You got to get the yardage here, Tim. I think it's a 60-yard touchdown.
Holy cow.
And guess who? Christian Vetter.
51 yards and a Butte touchdown.
Yes. 60-yard TD by Christian Vetter. He's going to get worn out. Well.
Yeah, he's got some speed, too.
5:21 left in the quarter. He is so quick. It's kind of an off tackle. Nothing too fancy about the play. That's your kind of offense, Tim.
Yeah, he's a nice looking running back.
And then once he gets free, and he just takes off. So he has touchdowns of 55, 53, and 60 yards this evening. Casey to kick the PAT, and he is true again. So 27, 28-8. We'll be back after this.
At Nissan Hyundai of Missoula, we're here for you before, during, and after the sale of your new vehicle. Before you buy, visit MissoulaNissan.com and MissoulaHyundai.com for a complete and detailed new and pre-owned inventory, and then come by for a test drive. Our dedicated sales staff is ready to answer your questions and strives to give you a safe and pleasant buying experience. And our highly trained service department will make sure your vehicle is well maintained. Get your car your way at Nissan Hyundai of Missoula.
When it comes to providing one-stop services of recycling and waste collection for your home or business, Republic Services is here to help. From curbside waste removal to all-in-one recycling, bulk pickup, and dumpster rental for residential, helping businesses simplify their disposal needs and identifying sustainability solutions. Republic Services handles it all safely, responsibly, and with an industry-leading track record of reliability.
Republic is proud to be your neighbor and is committed to making recycling and waste disposal effortless for all of our customers.
The Book Exchange is open 10 to 9 Monday through Saturday, 10 to 5 Sunday, Liquid Planet 9 to 5 all week. Thank you, Missoula, for voting the Book Exchange Best of Missoula. And thank you for your support during the COVID-19 crisis. We strive to maintain a clean and safe environment for everyone. Come see us for Montana's best selection of new and used books, comics, audiobooks, puzzles, and more. Trading or selling books? Please call us for an appointment. The Book Exchange is open, and Liquid Planet is still serving the best hot and cold drinks in town. Trevor Shopping Center, Missoula.
Casey Kotzman to kick off for the Bulldogs. They lead 28-8 here at Missoula County Stadium. Bob Hermes with Tim Roscoe. In an exciting game, the Bulldogs, one play, 60 yards on that last possession. This is
taken by Brandon Turzo.
And he's still going. Breaks another one. Over the 50, Coach, down to the 45-yard line.
Nice job by Brandon.
Look at that snow coming down. It's still blizzarding here. I think everybody's really enjoying this out there. I mean, they've done the best they can. It's a snow bowl out there.
You know, it looked like, actually it looked like Braden was going to, break it all the way down the sideline and
well, again, it's
cutting from the side.
And it's the Knights' final game. They really do seem to be having a good time. This is Wolstad, and he gets about 5 out of it. Ryan with the carry.
Boy, he is tough.
And Tim, when you look at the Mick Morris and Jeff Doan and Sean Hogan and Sleemberger, Joe Sleemberger, Chris Wolstad, Brian Salonen, R.L. Boyles, all the guys that coach the Knights, they love coaching this kind of game, last game and helping these kids. It's fun to watch.
Yeah, those kids are lucky to have them.
Really lucky. They're good coaches.
And you know what? They've made a lot of progress, from that first game.
Yep. And what's neat is the Knights certainly haven't quit here, 28-8. I mean, a lot of, they're ready to go. And here's an option.
A little speed option to the outside and
Wolstad carries.
Yep.
And Jace Stenson brings him down for the Bulldogs.
Again on the tackle. Ball spotted at the 40-yard line.
Yeah, you just get the sense they're going to play to the final play today, no matter what the conditions. Or the score.
You know, and their running backs aren't that big, but boy, I'll tell you what, they are tough. Run hard.
They're staying in this run formation. Wolstad keeps it. Little fake. He's, just a step away.
Man, he was a step away.
Step away. And a good tackle by the Bulldogs on the corner. That was Aiden Pesdark. He made a nice play earlier in the game. Aiden Pesdark. Again, Aiden is a senior for the Bulldogs. Second down and 8 now. 3:33 and counting in the half. Knights would love to get another touchdown, though, to go into halftime. Wolstad's going to roll left. He's left-handed. Ooh, nice play by the Bulldogs.
Yes, it was.
That was Andrew Mello.
Wolstad, the ball carrier.
Number 8 came shooting up. Shoestring tackle.
You know, and I think he saved the day for the Bulldogs, because if he hadn't made that play, I think there was pretty good yardage there.
Yep.
Andrew Malo on the tackle.
Third.
Yeah, 3rd and 8 now.
39-yard line, third down.
So Dante is going to move back in at quarterback here, Tim. 2:45 and counting. Oh, we're going to have a timeout, I believe. So they will visit about it, and we will take a quick break and be back right after this.
When it comes to providing one-stop services of recycling and waste collection for your home or business, Republic Services is here to help. From curbside waste removal to all-in-one recycling, bulk pickup, and dumpster rental for residential, helping businesses simplify their disposal needs and identifying sustainability solutions. Republic Services handles it all safely, responsibly, and with an industry-leading track record of reliability.
Republic is proud to be your neighbor and is committed to making recycling and waste disposal effortless for all of our customers.
At Nissan Hyundai of Missoula, we're here for you before, during, and after the sale of your new vehicle. Before you buy, visit MissoulaNissan.com and MissoulaHyundai.com for a complete and detailed new and pre-owned inventory, and then come by for a test drive. Our dedicated sales staff is ready to answer your questions and strives to give you a safe and pleasant buying experience. And our highly trained service department will make sure your vehicle is well maintained. Get your car your way at Nissan Hyundai of Missoula.
Knights back from the timeout with 2:35 until half. Big play here for the Knights. Dante at quarterback, no backs with him. Protection breaks down, he throws it. Oh, just a little bit underthrown, Coach.
Braden got his hands on that ball, but it was a little bit low, and
well, it'll be 4th down now, and they will go for it. You know, he was flushed a little early, and it was Jaeger Gunderson that broke the contain. Again, just a sophomore. You know, he's only listed as 5'11", but he looks a lot taller than that. I have a feeling he's more like 6'3". Seriously. He's a lot taller than 5'11".
Yeah, he does look.
Oh, this one, no, incomplete. Good defense by the Bulldogs. Four defenders there.
Oh, and you know, and Ian Finch had an opportunity, you know, on the deflection, and of course, you know, was already on the ground and scrambling to try to get to the ball. Nice effort.
So the Knights are denied on a nice effort. But good defensive effort by the Bulldogs.
2:20 left here in the first half, second quarter.
See if Ari Gray runs the ball here and tries to run out the clock, or if they attempt to throw the ball downfield and score before half. Another corner blitz coming by the Knights. Oh, and they do expose it. And that's that same run, Tim, and it was not Vetter this time. It was the reserve tailback, but he gets 15 yards out of it. It was Gavin Vetter.
Ball spotted at the 43-yard line, first down.
You know, he's got to be his brother, come to think of it. Christian starts, he's a senior, number 30, and Gavin is a junior, so likely brothers on the team. One a junior, one a senior. Clock is running at 1:45.
40-yard line, second down.
Gavin is at tailback with Blake Dracos at quarterback. Giving it to Gavin. Nice play up front by Wyatt Gunlock. Wyatt's had several tackles tonight, solo tackles.
On the tackle.
120 and counting.
Third down.
Again, straight ahead for the Bulldogs. Nothing there.
Nice hit by Ethan Eppart.
Met by Ethan Eppard.
Micah Gross in on that as well for the Knights.
43-yard line.
Brings up fourth. And about 5 for the Bulldogs.
1 minute left in the half. Another corner blitz by the Knights. Gavin can't find the lane. Tommy Nielsen brings him down.
Boy, Tommy's had a nice first half. He's had several key stops.
Yeah, he kind of bulldogged him and whipped him to the ground. Little extra padding out there with all that snow. 49 seconds left in the quarter and the half.
Nice defensive stop for the Knights.
Dante at quarterback.
Well, Coach, enough time, 49 seconds to get several plays off.
3-man rush by the Bulldogs. Dante looks to run it. 5-yard pickup by him. Timeout by the Knights. We'll keep it here and visit as the Knights want to stop the clock with 39 seconds.
And almost forced to have to put the ball in the air, but I believe they still have 2 timeouts left.
Who want to go help shovel, please head down at halftime.
Well, and again, with Dante there, you just know they're going to throw it, and although he can run for it as he did there, maybe a 5-6 yard run if he needs to. See what Coach comes up with. And you can again see the snow coming down.
Yeah, getting a score here would certainly put some fuel back into the offensive tank. Although the second quarter, Coach, Hellgate has played well defensively and moved the ball offensively. So, I think that, they've got a great opportunity here.
Well, that one drive where they had this 4 or 5 first downs and then scored really looked good. And they used that combination with Woolstad at quarterback. We'll see if they come back to that in the second half.
They come out twins to both sides. Split out. 2nd and 5.
Going deep. Oh, and he's open. Incomplete.
Boy, tough one. The ball was there, too. Nice defense by Butte High.
Aiden Pesdark on the coverage for the Bulldogs.
Again, he's played well back there.
Braden Terzo almost had it.
3rd and 5 for Hellgate.
That's kind of been the story for the Knights on the receptions. Several of them have been very close to making great catches.
33 seconds left.
3-man rush. Oh, not this time. Good defense by the Bulldogs.
Zachary Tierney.
Yeah, good play by Zach.
Zach Tierney on the tackle.
And he's a big horse, 6'4", 260.
Yeah, the Bulldogs have, we mentioned their offensive line being so big. A few big guys on their defense, too. Now, see, if he's listed at 6'2", you said, Tim, and then number 87 there is 5'11", we got to talk to Ari. There's a mistake there, Coach.
Actually, my personnel chart lists him at 6'7".
Okay. Well, maybe it's my sheet's got to be wrong. Well, Tim, as we go to half, the Bulldogs were up 28-8. What's your thoughts on what you're seeing here?
Well, I really think that the Hellgate Knights played well the second quarter, and they go in and make a few adjustments and keep doing what they're doing. Played well defensively too.
Well, it's been a snowy night, that's for sure, and we'll be back with our second half in just a few minutes.
Yes, I still had to get better on my own, but I didn't really have to worry about the police reports. I didn't have to worry about the insurance. It was all stuff that they took care of for me, so I would definitely recommend them just based on the fact that I truly felt like family.
There are a lot of reasons you don't like Greg Gianforte. He threatened Social Security.
How old was Noah when he built the ark? 600. Yeah, okay. He wasn't like cashing Social Security checks. He wasn't hanging out.
He pushes for special treatment for himself.
Ferris tax is the one you pay and I don't.
And he even supported efforts to sell our public lands to special interests. New Jersey multimillionaire Greg Gianforte. There's nothing to like about him as Montana's governor.
Local news when you want it throughout the evening.
News update. I'm Jill Valley. We began with an original MTN investigative report.
Your news on your schedule. Download the new KPAX streaming app today. Powered by MTN News.
From MTN Sports, you're watching Prep Game of the Week. Sponsored by Republic Services, Missoula Nissan and Hyundai, and Stockman Bank.
Casey Kotzman to open the second half for the Butte Bulldogs. He'll be kicking off. Leo Filardi back to return along with Braden Turzo. And this is Braden taking it about the 10-yard line, and he turns it on. Gets out of bounds at about the 30-yard line.
Braden Turzo on the return.
So, Tim, what adjustments would you think the Knights would visit about at halftime?
Well, I think just keep doing what they're doing. I think they're playing well on both sides of the ball and up front on both sides of the ball. And, man alive, they just need to sustain, an offensive drive here, put the ball in the end zone. They're right back in it.
Well, and you made a good point at halftime, Coach, when we were visiting. If you take away the big runs that the Christian Vetter had of 60, 55, and 50 yards, those are big plays that really made a difference for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, I think that it's a pretty even game outside of those three.
The ball carrier.
And, hopefully they can, get some offensive
Zach Tierney on the tackle.
Power the second half.
Well, you see the Knights open up with a little bit of a running attack here, and they've got Wolstad at quarterback. And again, he likes to run that option a little bit.
And he's so quick and, and versatile.
Ryan to
like
keep
right
the ball.
There.
Yep, up the middle, and he picks up about 8 yards.
Yeah, nice job. He's got good vision.
Wolstad, the ball carrier.
He gets into the seam, and you combine that with foot quickness and
it's another Hellgate
athletic agility.
Tucker LaProuse on the tackle for the Bulldogs, along with Tanner Huff.
Boy, the Butte High Bulldogs have had a number of LaProuses that were key players for them through the years.
Little off tackle run by the Knights, but Bulldogs string that out. Braden Turzo on the carry.
Turzo, the ball carrier.
There is a flag down here. Now maybe another flag as the official threw his hat. Usually they do that when they're out of flags and need to use the hat. See what they call here. Looks like there's a holding penalty and then maybe an additional penalty, Tim.
Yeah.
See what our referee indicates here.
Still having some discussion on it.
Pretty sure they were going to mark off 2 penalties. There's a holding against the Knights. That's declined. And then another call against the Knights. Unsportsmanlike, I believe, Tim.
Yep.
And a 15-yard penalty against the Knights. So that's going to back them way up.
Boy, tough way to start
Ball spotted at the 27-yard line.
second half.
So that's why he threw his hat. There was 2 penalties, a holding and an unsportsmanlike. The Bulldogs took the unsportsmanlike penalty. It'll be 1st and 15.
So it's first down and halfway to Lolo. Actually about 25.
So they enforced both penalties then, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, Dante Meyer, he is that quarterback. And you notice where he's standing, where they plowed, so they gave him a little more footing here on the plowed section of the field, although he's got to scramble out of that now and slides down. Not much there. Jace Stenson brings him down. 3rd down now, 3rd and 25.
Ball will be spotted at the 32-yard line. 3rd down.
Well, Knights might be thinking about a quick kick here because this is going to be tough to convert, but they'll be going for it, I'm sure. Dante straight back. Oh, and he almost gets tackled. Finally does on the second attempt. That Zach Tinnery brings him down.
Loss of about 8 yards. Maybe a little bit more.
4th down.
Fourth and about 30.
Cale McDonald goes back to return here for the Bulldogs. And they're going to end up in pretty good field position barring a turnover here. Pretty good punt, and it lands just at midfield. Down there by Connor Dick. And it'll be 1st down for the Bulldogs.
Down at the 46-yard line.
Looks like about the 45, 46-yard line. It'll be interesting, Coach, to see what the Bulldogs have dialed up at halftime to come back out. And
well, I would think they'd be pretty happy with their offense in that the fact that they had so many yards running the ball with Christian Vetter up the middle. Here it is again. Oh,
wow.
Big play by the Knights, though. Nice fill there.
Yes, it was.
I believe that was Ethan Eppert that came in and kind of cleaned up. Good job by him.
Yes, it was. Yeah, that was a stick.
2nd down now. Again, we want to thank our sponsors, Missoula Nissan Hyundai, Stockman Bank, and Republic Services for sponsoring Prep Game of the Week. Hand off up the middle. Knights are there, though. Good fill. Everybody's helping on that tackle.
Boy, nice team defense, Coach, by Hellgate.
Ryan Holstead helping out, along with Tommy Nielsen.
No gain on the play. 3rd and 10.
3rd and 10. You mentioned Hellgate's defense being a little stouter here, Tim. There's a good example. It's been snowing from the start all the way through the game so far. Little toss sweep here, fly sweep. Good try by the Bulldogs, but good defense. That was Dylan Snyder on the carry for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, and I think Ethan Eppert got a piece of the jersey and helped him out a little bit from his middle linebacker position. And good pursuit.
Casey Kotzman comes on to punt the ball.
4th down and a long 8 yards.
Ian Finch in to return for the Knights. A low snap actually bounces on the ground, almost blocked. They get away from it.
Boy, the punter for Butte High did a nice job of recovering that slippery ball and getting the punt off, even though it was low and it didn't get blocked.
39-yard line, 1st and 10.
So the Bulldogs unable to mount an attempt on their first possession. It'll go back to the Knights. Snow is lightened up a little bit here. The wind blowing a bit. Not too stout though. Quarterback keeper with Woolstead. Good defense.
Yeah, nice effort, Ryan. Just keeps those legs driving, and he's tough to get down.
Adam Lee on the tackle. Adams had a big night on defense, as you mentioned earlier, Tim.
Gain of 3 on the play, 2nd down.
2nd and 7. Woolstead at quarterback. Dante is out on the sideline, not split wide out. Woolstead going deep down the right side, middle of the field, and it's caught and then dropped.
Holy cow.
So close, Ian Finch.
Ian had that too.
Incomplete.
Oh, and he was running stride for stride. It hit him in the hands, and he just couldn't hold on. It's about the 3rd or 4th catchable ball that just can't quite get the handle on those.
Yeah, that was a nice ball.
Good throw by Woolstead. 3rd and 8.
And he got that. I mean, that ball was thrown down the field quite a ways.
Good coverage by the Bulldogs. Nice try by the Knights. Running left and...
Boy, I think he may have got that.
Yep, they're going to call it a catch. Bulldogs try to convince the officials it was out of bounds, but they're going to say it's inbounds, but he's short of a 1st down.
By Leo Pilardi.
4th down, though, and about 1. 4th and 1.
4th down and 1.
Knights are going to go for it, Coach.
You know, I think in this situation, Bob, you know, you almost have to. It's, you know, you're into the 3rd quarter, half of it, and, you know, 4th and inches, really.
You know, and they could run the ball here, Tim. I could see them with that option or Woolstead running the ball. Bulldogs are blitzing here, full blitz. Yeah, the Bulldogs were coming from the get-go on that one.
Boy, it's going to be a close call on this measurement.
We'll see if they measure. They haven't measured one tonight, but this one might need to be measured. Yep, they're going to bring the chains out. So Alex Lilly, our crack cameraman, gets to get a close-up of this, Alex. Alex has done a great job. He says he's really warm out there in the cold, frigid air. Actually came in at halftime and warmed up. I gave him my umbrella, Tim, and he was pretty happy about the umbrella.
Man alive, that is tough duty tonight.
So, Alex, here's your chance to see if they got the 1st down. Yes, I think they did. 1st down, Knights.
Yeah, they did by, looked like less than a foot, but they definitely got it.
You can see how much snow is out there. They have shoveled and shoveled and shoveled, and even the areas they've shoveled are covered. So I bet we've got, what do you think, Tim? How much snow since we started?
Oh, gosh, there's, on the bleachers here, there's got to be 4, maybe 5 inches.
A lot of snow tonight. It's still snowing. Olstad's going deep, and he's open. He's got it.
Oh, he does. He does. And they're fighting
take it
for
away
it.
from him. Oh, nice camera work by Alex.
Wow.
Wow, good shot, Alex. Is you able to see that?
That was an amazing play.
Yeah, Ian caught it. A beautiful catch, and they're running down the field, and he just took it away.
Boy, they were. I mean, they both had possession of it for about 3 or 4 strides.
Yeah, and you can see how excited Aiden Pesdark is. He's had a big game tonight.
Yeah, he's played well.
He really has. That was a wonderful play by him. The Knights had the ball, looked like they were going in for a score, and he took it away. Inside handoff, good defense by the Knights.
Yes, it is.
That was a huge turnaround for the Butte Bulldogs.
Boy, and a tough one, Bob, for Hellgate. Holy cow! I mean, they were inside the 10-yard line when that ended.
Well, first down here, second down now. Ball's down, so it'll be third down and long. Again, the field conditions having a lot to say about the offenses now. Bulldogs going with their I formation running attack here, Tim, with their 2 tight ends as well. They're going to roll out and bootleg it. Oh, good defense.
Boy, nice defense by Hellgate.
Ethan Eppert. Ethan's had a nice game.
Yes, he has. You know, they've got him at that middle linebacker position, and boy, he gets to the football both sides.
Fourth down, see if they've had been close to some blocked punts. So watch for that. And either way, the Knights should get good field position. Ian Finch back to return here.
Yeah, I agree.
10-yard line, 4th down.
Casey Kotzman's done a nice job punting, but the Knights look to maybe block this. They get a return going. A good punt by Casey.
Boy, nice pickup by Ian Finch.
And he's running with the ball. He's going. He's got a seam.
I think he's in the end zone.
Yeah, he knew he did, Tim. That's a 50-yard return by Ian Finch.
Hopefully he doesn't get a flag on that.
50-yard return on a punt return. Wow, just what the Knights ordered.
Boy, that was a nice return by Ian.
What a great play considering the turnover, you know, the series before on the interception. You know, the Knights could have been down there, Tim, with the turnover, and they just came back there on that punt return.
Yeah, they just, you know, their spirit has been dampened. And, boy, if there's, you know, any victory this season for the Hellgate Knights, that's been it.
It looks like they're going to have a penalty here, Tim, off the touchdown, and I'm guessing an unsportsmanlike. So on the PAT, they're going to probably go for 2?
I think spiking the football
in
the end zone.
So they're going to go for 2 instead of kicking it. The score is 14-28. So they're going to go for 2 here. Obviously throwing it down the right side. And he's got it.
He got it. Got it anyway. Ian Finch.
Ryan Woolstad.
Complete to Ian Finch in the end zone.
So they get it. Ryan Woolstad on a great reception. So the 2-point conversion is good. 16-28. We'll be back. We've got a ball game right after this.
When it comes to providing one-stop services of recycling and waste collection for your home or business, Republic Services is here to help. From curbside waste removal to all-in-one recycling, bulk pickup, and dumpster rental for residential, helping businesses simplify their disposal needs and identifying sustainability solutions. Republic Services handles it all safely, responsibly, and with an industry-leading track record of reliability.
Republic is proud to be your neighbor and is committed to making recycling and waste disposal effortless for all of our customers.
A home is more than just a building. It's a refuge from the outside world, a place where families can feel safe and secure. At Stockman Bank, we enjoy helping Montanans build and own their own homes. And we treat borrowers like friends and neighbors, because they are. Treating people with respect, care, and a personal touch is the Montana way. It's the only way we know. Stockman Bank. Montana banking, pure and simple.
There are a lot of reasons you don't like Greg Gianforte. He threatened Social Security.
How old was Noah when he built the ark? 600. Yeah, okay. He wasn't like cashing Social Security checks. He wasn't hanging out.
He pushes for special treatment for himself.
Ferris tax is the one you pay and I don't.
And he even supported efforts to sell our public lands to special interests. New Jersey multimillionaire Greg Gianforte. There's nothing to like about him as Montana's governor.
And the Hellgate Knights are back in this game, 16-28 at Missoula County Stadium against the Butte Bulldogs. Another short kick. Bulldogs cover it. Bob Hermes with Tim Roscoe. And Tim, this is an exciting game all of a sudden.
Yeah, we were talking about you throw out those three big long runs by Better, and it's a pretty even up game, and of course the Knights have steadily gotten stronger as the game's gone on.
They sure have, and their defense is playing pretty well up front. So here's your little fly sweep action and then give to Vetter, and he's tackled right away. We talked about improved defense, and that's Braden Terzo on the tackle.
Nice defensive effort by Braden. Great open field tackle. He is tough.
He really is. Good double leg takedown. We got to get him to go out for wrestling.
I was thinking he was a wrestler.
He better be. 3:16 and counting now. Third quarter action. Quarterback keeper here up the middle, and Dracos gets a couple. Bulldogs trying to run the clock here a little bit, and I don't blame them. Knights have momentum.
Tripped up in there by Matt Herzog, number 6. Nice job, Matt.
Third down and 9 now. The Bulldogs love a first down. Knights would love a stop. Vetters up the middle, but not much. Good defense.
Matt Herzog again. I was watching him, and boy, he is a shoestring tackle on that.
Wyatt Gunlock also in there for the Knights.
From that outside linebacker position.
Ian Finch back to return, and keep in mind Ian just had a 50-yard TD on a punt return. So we'll see if they kick away from him. Casey Kotzman to do the punting. Nice snap. And a good punt. And it's unreturnable. The Bulldogs down it. Minute 51 in the quarter. Tim, Knights have the ball.
Boy, I think they've definitely got the momentum as well. And, put together a drive down, put it in the end zone now. And, boy, we've got a barn burner.
Well, the Bulldogs have blitzed. They run this three-man front usually, but they have known to blitz a bit. We'll see. They look like their Knights are staying with this Woolstad running attack. Woolstad at quarterback. He's going to throw, though, and it's open Oh, just overthrown. Intended receiver was Leo Filardi, but he was overthrown by a step.
Second out.
Wolstad can throw the ball, Coach. That was down there.
Yeah, that ball was in the air for 35 yards.
2nd and 10. Usually Ryan will run the ball out of that formation, but that time he threw it deep. Here's your run option. There it is.
Oh, I like that little speed option. Wow.
Braden Turzo carried out of bounds.
Turzo, the ball carrier.
Tyson Swan, Christian
Hansen
Hansen on the tackle for the Bulldogs.
Brings up a 3rd and 5 for Hellgate.
Third down.
Crowd's kind of excited here. Ball's loose though. Trouble here for the Knights. And Wolstad can't keep his footing. He slips down.
Oh, wait, darn. I'm thinking if he hadn't slipped, he had some daylight in front of him.
Clock is running with 40 seconds in the third quarter. 16-28, Knights trail. Leo Filardi on to punt now. Jake Olson back to return for the Bulldogs. Oh, and he dropped the ball. Looked like he was fair catching the ball, but they don't signal a fair catch. It was Cale McDonald on the return. They have Jake Olson listed, but it was actually Cale McDonald.
Lucas James on the tackle.
Yeah, he did a nice job of keeping his eye on the ball and getting back on it. That could have been a very costly one, especially in this field position.
First down Bulldogs with 14 seconds. Gavin Vetter, the younger Vetter at tailback. Quarterback keeper now. His protection breaks down and he's got to run it. Olstad on the tackle, along with some help. Tommy Nielsen helping him out. And that'll be the end of the quarter. We are at 28-16, back with fourth quarter after this.
At Nissan Hyundai of Missoula, we're here for you before, during, and after the sale of your new vehicle. Before you buy, visit MissoulaNissan.com and MissoulaHyundai.com for a complete and detailed new and pre-owned inventory, and then come by for a test drive. Our dedicated sales staff is ready to answer your questions and strives to give you a safe and pleasant buying experience. And our highly trained service department will make sure your vehicle is well maintained. Get your car your way at Nissan Hyundai of Missoula.
We got stuck in traffic at a construction zone, and I got rear-ended at 80 miles an hour. So I needed help. They just stepped in and pretty much took care of everything. If you're in a motor vehicle accident or situation, call the advocates.
Get an accurate forecast that fits your evening plans.
This morning, we're forecasting higher than normal temperatures for the next 3 days, but after that,
your weather on your schedule. Download the new KPAX streaming app today. Powered by MTN News.
Second down.
Back to Missoula County Stadium for fourth quarter action. Bob Hermas with Tim Roscoe. 2nd and 12 now for the Bulldogs. This is Vetters. He's tripped up right away by the Knights. That was Matt Herzog on the tackle.
Matt Herzog on the tackle.
Cavens Lawrence helping out as well for the Knights. 3rd and 9. Again, the inside handoff, and the Knights are all over that. Good play
Boy, some good team defense, Coach.
Gavin Bitter, the ball carrier, penalty.
Herzog on the tackle again. He's had a busy night. And Gunlock there.
Wyatt Gunlock on the tackle.
Gunlock was helping as well. You're right.
Tommy Nielsen. Looks like we've got a infraction. See what the official calls here. Referee tonight. Holding on the offense. And a face mask. Both offset, so we're going to replay the down, Coach. You'd think I used to be an official, Tim.
That's a pretty unusual call, isn't it?
Yep,
I mean, really, you think about the number of penalties that are called through the course of a year. It's not very often. 3rd and 9 now for the Bulldogs.
All right, Dracos, as he has been all night at quarterback. Straight back, little screen here. Oh
man, alive. That was red. Wyatt Gunlock saw that coming and was all in the middle of it.
Good try by the Bulldogs, but a nice defense as well by the Knights. Casey in to do the punting. And the ever-dangerous Ian Finch, who had a 50-yard return for a TD, back to return here for the Knights.
Boy, and these are field conditions. You need to keep your feet underneath you as well.
Nice snap, nice punt, and a fair catch called for and taken.
Nice coverage by Butte.
25-yard line, I think.
I think Ian saw that coming and wisely made a decision, fair catch.
Again, all the field markings are totally obscured tonight, so we're just giving it our best guess. Is that the 25, Tim?
I think it is, yeah.
Well, it's a good guess.
It was a good guess. It's exactly on the 25.
All right, we'll take it. First down for the Knights. Wolstad at quarterback. It's been a good game here since about the middle of the second quarter. Knights have figured out some stuff here. Wolstad, the left-hander. Incomplete.
Boy, almost picked off on the
yeah, kind of a
deflection.
a lot of people there for the Bulldogs. Probably fortunate for the Knights that wasn't picked off. I like the way they roll him left, and because he's left-handed, but again, only one receiver in a pile of defenders.
Brings up a 2nd and 10 for the Knights.
Wolstad keeps it. Picks up 5 yards.
Wolstad, the ball carrier.
3rd and 5. So Ryan's done a lot of quarterbacking in the second half here.
31-yard line. 3rd down.
Filardi split wide to the right side. Wolstad will keep it. Almost got the first down, but he's a little bit short.
Well, they give him forward progress, which I think they're marking it as that. They'll be very close.
About a yard short, though.
Jay Simpson in on the tackle.
So 4th down. You think he'll go here, Tim?
I do.
9:55 and counting in the game. They trail 16-28.
Yeah, with the need to score twice.
Full blitz here by the Bulldogs. Everybody's coming up. And we've got a timeout by the Hellgate Knights. So we will step aside and be back right after this.
The Steve Bullock that Montanans elected for governor is not the Steve Bullock that's running for Senate. He lost touch with Montana. He changed when he loaded his coronavirus task force with his own donors. He changed his position on Second Amendment rights and got an F rating from the NRA. He'll be working for Chuck Schumer, Nancy Pelosi, and all the liberal Democrats. When Steve Bullock ran for president, he changed. He stands with D.C. liberals now, not Montana.
Senate Leadership Fund is responsible for the content of this advertising.
Montana. We're proud to say it's where we live and where we work. We're so much more than pretty scenery. We are all hardworking, resilient, and resourceful. The vibe is different here. Stockman Bank, Montana's brand of banking.
Back to action, and this might be the play of the game right now. At 4th and 1, the Knights need this. They trail by 2 touchdowns. Full blitz coming here by the Bulldogs. They got a long snap count. Wolstad on the keeper. He's got it.
He wasn't going to be denied on that one, Bob.
Yeah, he had it all the way and got the first down.
Yeah, I like his toughness.
That really was the play of the night so far, although every big play for the Knights has been important.
But you know what? Hellgate has got several of their smaller guys are just tougher nails.
Deep pass down the left side into coverage, though. Lucky that wasn't picked off in some respects to him. A lot of defense there.
Yeah.
Incomplete, though. It'll be second down, coming back 2nd and 10.
I think Ethan Eppert was in the middle of that and actually helped prevent an interception on that.
You know, with the Bulldogs in white and the field being completely white, Alex, if you can show the defensive alignment, yeah, right there, you can. They're hard to see defensively when the quarterback's out there. I mean, they really do blend in. Inside keeper here. Wolstad struggles for 5 yards.
Boy, nice job regaining his feet. Almost went down, and one hand popped down and back up again.
We're guessing 6 to 7 inches of snow so far this evening.
Clock running at 8:50 left in the game.
40-yard line, 3rd down.
Wolstad still at quarterback. He's going to keep it running hard to the left. Brought down out there by Cole Stewart.
Brings up another 4th down decision.
4th and 2 then? 4th and 2 it looks like.
Of course, at this point in the game, Bob, I mean, there's no question they need to score twice, and certainly here need to go for it.
At the 45, Wolstad again on the keeper. Oh, and good defense by the Bulldogs. They knew that was coming. He's short. It'll be a turnover on downs. Brought down by Christian Hansen for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, that was a big play.
7:58 now with the Bulldogs. Will have it on offense.
44-yard line. 1st and 10.
Snow's starting to come down a little harder now. Winter is here, Coach.
Hey, you got your snowblower out, Tim?
Yeah, me.
Your snowblower?
Yeah, me and my,
okay.
My broom and shovel.
We saw some of those Tyrolees running around here. I was thinking we should take one of those home. This is Blake on the carry for the Bulldogs. Blake Dracos.
Tommy Nelson with another stop. I loved how he came around that offensive blocker and, grabbed his leg, one of his legs, and hung on. And nice effort. 2nd and 8.
See Coach Gray trying to run the clock here and try to move the ball for 1st down yardage. Not this time. Good defense.
Here goes the ball carrier, brought down by Ryan Wolfstad.
Ryan Wolfstad on the tackle for the Knights.
Yeah, that was Ryan.
Third down.
He's been all over the place defensively as well.
3rd and 9 now. Loss of a yard that time. Dylan Snyder comes wide left for the Bulldogs. Inside handoff to Vetter. He picks up good yardage, but short of a first down.
Ian Finch comes up and makes a nice stop from a safety position.
3rd and, call it, now 4th and 5.
Ball spotted at the 39-yard line. 4th down.
6:35 and counting. Knights might have got in the neutral zone there.
Yeah, it looked like it. Ooh, that was a tough mistake.
Yeah, that was the second one tonight like that, where they had a 4th down and 5 yards of freedom for the Bulldogs here. It'll be 4th and short now.
4th and 1.
Definitely changes the offensive call possibility on this down 4th and about
Yeah, they had a
foot.
passing formation in. Now they're coming with their heavy coach. Their run formation.
Jumbo set. I formation, double tight.
Oh, and he's still going. That's
they
the
gave
fullback.
Yeah.
Gave it to the fullback. It surprised a few people.
Aiden Lee, the ball carrier.
First down, Bulldogs. 6:15 and counting.
1st and 10.
That's a big fullback. Aiden Lee, he plays defensive end for him. 6 foot, 215. It was tough to get down.
Ball's at the 23-yard line. This is Vetter down to the 19-yard line.
Christian Vetter, the ball carrier. Wyatt Dunlop, Cavens Lawrence on the tackle. 2nd down.
Clock's running at 5:50 left in the game. I formation again.
Tight splits on that line of scrimmage, just running the ball up the middle.
Nice run by Vetters.
Boy, he did a lot of that after the initial contact,
Yes,
didn't he?
yes, he did. He runs hard.
Really strong runner at a senior running back. It'll be 3rd down and a long 2. 5:15 and counting. They're out of the I formation now. Just one running back, shotgun. They give it to Vetters. And he's going to surge for a first down down to the 5. It'll be 1st and goal, Tim, at the 5.
Wyatt Gunlock on the defensive stop. Well, this is a crucial play. They need to stop right here. They may be run out of time.
Vetter again, he's still running, touchdown with 4:44 in the game. 5-yard TD by Christian. That is his 5th touchdown tonight.
He has been a workhorse.
Yeah, and approaching 200 yards carrying this evening. Most of that series was all him. Casey, the official letting Casey clear off some area there with some teammates, Coach.
Yeah, that's just what I was thinking.
And he gets it through. So it is 35-16 with 4:44. We'll be back right after this.
There are a lot of reasons you don't like Greg Gianforte. He threatened Social Security.
How old was Noah when he built the ark? 600. Yeah. Okay. He wasn't like cashing Social Security checks. He wasn't hanging out.
He pushes for special treatment for himself.
Ferris tax is the one you pay and I don't.
And he even supported efforts to sell our public lands to special interests. New Jersey multimillionaire Greg Gianforte. There's nothing to like about him as Montana's governor.
Yes, I still had to get better on my own, but I didn't really have to worry about the police reports. I didn't have to worry about the insurance. It was all stuff that they took care of for me, so I would definitely recommend them just based on the fact that I truly felt like family.
Casey Kontzman to kick off for the Butte Bulldogs. They lead 35-16 with 4:44 left in the fourth quarter. You're watching Prep Game of the Week. Bob Hermes with Tim Roscoe providing color commentary tonight. Casey with a good kick taken by Leo Filardi. Leo's brought down at about the 35-yard line.
Nice coverage by Butte High's kickoff team.
Christian Vetters had a huge night for the Bulldogs. 5 TDs, approaching 200 yards rushing. And he had some really big runs from scrimmage, 55, 50, and 60 yards.
4:36 left to play in the fourth quarter, and the Knights first and 10.
Dante Maari's back at quarterback, checks off underneath, and he had an open receiver, but it's incomplete. That was Mario Roseman, the intended receiver, a sophomore. So they're back to Dante at quarterback. They had been running with Wolstad most of the second half.
2nd and 10.
Bulldogs back with their 3-man rush, 8 men in coverage. Going across the middle, and it's dropped.
Doggone, that was a nice ball.
Ian Finch hit him in the hands and just couldn't hang on.
That was on the line too, wasn't it?
Yeah,
just a bullet.
Good try. And it would have been a first down, but that'll be 3rd and 10.
I'm thinking they better hurry.
They get it off, but it's intercepted. Intercepted just at midfield. Looked like it was Rylan Richards on the interception for the Bulldogs. And the ball just kind of slipped, I think, a little bit on Dante.
Well, I'm sure all of the footballs probably have some degree of moisture on them, and as the game goes on, even though you keep them dry, wiping them off, they gets a little tougher as the game goes on.
I think Dante, he checked back underneath a couple different times, and that was his 3rd receiver and slipped on him a bit. Christian on the carry, 4 minutes, just over 4 minutes left.
Lucas James on the tackle.
Which is Gavin on the carry. Younger brother of Christian.
I'll bet that happens a lot through the year.
Mm-hmm. First down by Gavin. At least we're keeping it in the family.
Ethan Eppard on the tackle.
Ethan Eppard again on the stop. Having a real nice game defensively.
Penalty flag on the field.
Looks like we've got a flag here the officials are visiting.
Still haven't.
Like a bit of unsportsmanlike on the Knights. Be a big break for the Bulldogs, Tim. 15 yards and a first down.
Ooh.
I didn't see the infraction, but it really helps the Bulldogs out.
Yeah, I did not.
Penalty pushes the ball down to the 20-yard line. 1st and 10.
Clock's running at 3:30 left in the 4th.
Bulldogs taking their time with it. Blitz by the Knights.
Betters on the carry.
Gavin on the carry, about a yard and a half. 3 minutes left. Bulldogs again in no hurry.
Snow coming down a little bit more, Coach, than it was.
Inside handoff again. Knights everywhere. Good defense.
Yeah, that was.
Gavin Better, the ball carrier.
Ethan Eppert again.
Yeah, Ethan with a steady diet of his partner Tommy Nielsen. Tommy's had a big night too.
Yeah, he has, both of those guys.
2:20 and counting.
One of the reasons why they're both playing in the middle, you can get them both ways.
Yep, third down.
Linebacker and nose tackle.
Knights want to do a blitz again. They're going to have a flag for encroachment. So a free 5-yard penalty here for the Bulldogs.
Oh, man, those hurt.
I think Ryan Woolstad was a little quick on that corner blitz.
Down inside in the red zone.
So it'll be 3rd and 5 now. But the clock stops. Maybe that's helpful. Knights look to be blitzing here. They do. No gain on the play. It'll be
Gavin Better, the ball carrier.
well short of a first down.
Ethan Eppert again. First contact and
Ball spotted at the 15-yard line. 4th down.
forces it into a 4th and 5, long 5.
Minute 40 now and counting. Bulldogs into their run formation now, this I formation, double tight ends. Knights bring everybody. Off tackle and good defense by Nielsen.
Boy, he is a horse. He's tough to handle.
Knights stop and will take over the ball with a minute 19 in the game.
Nice defensive stop. Well, there's still a possibility, but
yeah, long shot. But
yeah,
looks like the Bulldogs will run to 4 and 3 and be in playoff contention in the western side. But again, the Knights sure had some moments tonight, didn't they, Tim?
Yeah, they did, and you know what? They're a better football team tonight than they were the first game that we did, first game of the season. Substantially better.
Olstad back at quarterback. Hands it off.
And I love the fact, Bob, that hey, there's just no give up in them, and I think that's been a resurgence in the program. And I think Mick, Brian, and Chris, all of those guys need to be applauded for, reinstilling that. And that's a huge part of that.
Yeah, definitely agree.
I think getting Coach Jeff Doan back, and they're just, you get some continuity, and those guys have worked together.
This is Woolstad, and he's got a first down.
Nice run.
You know, and Jeff, you know, you mentioned Jeff Doan, and Jeff, one of the things Jeff was so good at is coaching that option, and you see it here tonight with Woolstad running the option there. Jeff is a master at that, and it looks to me like he's bringing that back to the Knights.
Yeah, I like that look. You know, and I think it's, you know, something that, you know, is going to continue to become more part of their offense the more success they get with it.
It looks like there'll be an infraction here, and this play will come back. But, yeah, when Jeff was running that when he was head coach, he was really successful with the option at Hellgate. And it was fun to watch them when he was the head coach, and they were beating teams with that option. That was just really enjoyable to watch.
You know, when you really look at the, you know, the lineup on their coaching staff, I mean, Coach Boyle's another one that's got a ton of experience, and man, it's, you know, that's something that you don't find very often. So I think, you know, Mick has been blessed with some great assistants that are very committed to the program.
Yeah, and it's like you said earlier, it's kind of showing up here this evening. Even though it's their last game, they've played to the last whistle. So
you know what else, Bob?
Commend them,
yeah. I mean, they don't make a lot of mistakes. They're you know, their size, you know, probably is one of the biggest detriments, although they make up for it in toughness.
Yep.
But, you know, most of their kids are playing both ways. And, man alive, when you get kids to play like that, going both ways, especially on the AA level, you've gotten it done.
Mm-hmm. Well, you'll see the clock wind down, and the Butte High Bulldogs will be successful tonight. They'll go to 4-3, and Ari Gray's team very well coached as always, and good team by the Butte Bulldogs, but 35-16, and as you mentioned, Tim, the Hellgate Knights, a lot to be proud of as well. Final thoughts, Coach?
Yeah, and it's same to Ari. I know Ari well, and you know, he has done just a great job at Butte High, and you know, and you can see that echo the same things we talked about with the Hellgate. You know, they don't make many mistakes. They play to the end of the game. They play every down. They play together, and you know, I think this was really a really enjoyable matchup tonight, and it was a lot closer probably than a lot of people thought it would be.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Tim Roscoe, and coming from you, those are high compliments, because Coach Roscoe himself, a 4-state champion, 26 conference champion coach at Fringetown High School, and Montana Hall of Fame coach. So, Tim, thank you for a great season. It's been wonderful working with you as always. Also, thanks to Alex Lilly, our top cameraman, Jim Sanders down below, and everybody, thank you for watching Prep Game of the Week. Bob Hermes saying thanks for watching. And next week we'll be doing volleyball with Sentinel against Hellgate at the Hellgate Gym. Again, thanks for watching Prep Game of the Week.